Imagine a world silent save for the wind, a world where towering spires stand as hollow shells, remnants of a faith lost to time, a world without religion, a chilling prospect, or a liberating dawn. And let's find the answer to the question, what if? A world without religion would see a significant restructuring of societal foundations. Religious charities, providing crucial social support, would vanish, forcing communities to develop entirely new safety nets, potentially through government programs or secular volunteer organizations. The power vacuum left by the absence of religious authorities would be immense. Secular governments might consolidate power, or new, potentially less accountable, power structures could emerge, potentially leading to a re-evaluation of governance models. The ethical framework of society would be dramatically altered, without religious doctrines to guide moral codes. A secular ethical system would need to be constructed and widely accepted, or a climate of ethical relativism might prevail, leading to increased societal debate and uncertainty. Without religious influence, artistic expression would undergo a dramatic shift. Art, music, and literature, currently drawing heavily from religious themes and symbolism, would need new sources of inspiration. We might see a surge in secular narratives, explorations of human experience divorced from divine intervention, or perhaps a renewed focus on nature and the natural world. Holidays and celebrations would also transform. Secular alternatives might emerge, celebrating cultural events, scientific breakthroughs, or personal milestones. Think of festivals honoring scientific discoveries, or days dedicated to celebrating human ingenuity. Architectural styles would evolve, losing the iconic forms of religious structures. Former cathedrals might become museums, community centers, or repurposed for entirely new functions. The aesthetic shift could lead to a greater emphasis on functionality, minimalism, or perhaps entirely new forms of architectural expression. A world without religion would profoundly alter how individuals define themselves and connect with others. The shared identity and belief systems that religions provide would vanish, leaving a void. People might find meaning in secular philosophies, humanist ideals, or new spiritual movements emphasizing personal growth and connection with nature. Community bonds, traditionally rooted in religious institutions, could transform. Shared interests, secular values, or geographic proximity might become the new foundations for community building. The search for meaning and purpose, previously channeled through religious frameworks, would require individuals to navigate existential questions independently, potentially leading to a diverse range of personal belief systems and spiritual paths. This shift could foster greater individual autonomy, but also heighten the need for robust secular ethical frameworks and support systems to help individuals find their place in a world devoid of established religious structures. In a world devoid of religion, scientific advancement could potentially accelerate dramatically. Unburdened by dogma, research into previously taboo areas like genetics and human enhancement might flourish, leading to breakthroughs in medicine and technology previously unimaginable. Educational curricula would undergo a radical shift, prioritizing scientific understanding and secular ethical frameworks over religious teachings. The substantial resources currently allocated to religious institutions could be redirected towards scientific research, infrastructure development, or social programs, fostering societal progress in diverse areas. This reallocation could lead to a more equitable distribution of wealth and resources, potentially mitigating global inequalities. A world without religion might see a dramatic reduction in religiously fueled conflicts, potentially ushering in an era of greater international cooperation. The absence of theocracies could shift global power dynamics, with secular governments potentially gaining more influence. However, new forms of conflict could emerge based on differing ideologies or political ambitions. International relations might become less complicated by religious alliances and disagreements, potentially fostering smoother diplomatic interactions. Yet, the absence of religiously motivated humanitarian aid could necessitate the development of new secular systems for providing global assistance and addressing humanitarian crises. The overall effect on international relations is complex and uncertain, promising both potential benefits and unforeseen challenges. A world without religion would drastically alter social structures, culture, and global dynamics. While some conflicts might cease, new challenges in establishing meaning and morality would emerge. In your opinion, what if the world no longer has religions? Share your thoughts in the comments.